I'll be nominating Grace. Can you share your personal wins?
Hey team, Grace Noble. For my personal wins, so this week I chased a couple of certificates and I managed to grab 2 of them. So I'd say those are my personal wins outside work. Do I have any others? Probably not. Again, swimming. Yeah, I just enjoy that. It's like the highlight of my week. So yeah, in a nutshell, those are my personal wins. So let me nominate Mohammed. Please share your personal wins.
Uh, Hi guys. All right. So yeah. For my weekly wins this week, that is so hard to find. I did my final exam finally. I get. So yeah, I'm done with school officially. I'll be trying to do my defense in the next 2 weeks if things go well. Other than that, I guess I'm excited for next week because next week is gonna be Ramadan. So yeah, we're gonna start the fasting season. We're gonna eat some good food that night. There's a lot of gatherings and stuff, so I'm excited for that. So yeah, you can ask me again next week for my wins. But yeah, that's it for this week. Yeah, Adolf, since you're laughing.
Hi, my name is Bogadov. Uh, about the personal wins, there is these things I've been trying to start. Been procrastinating for long. I am happy that this week I managed to start. Count it as my personal weekly win. I'm not going to disclose today. That is my personal win, so I'm going to nominate uh, Nahum. I'm nominating Nahum.
Now, Mama, can you share your personal wins? Now, all right. I think. Uh, okay. So we can nominate another person. Nahum's mic is not working. Nahum's mic is not working, so we can nominate another. Sure. So, Emre, do you want to share your personal wins?
Sure. Actually, I'm going to cover it as an organizational win too, because this was a very long waiting surgery for me. So, team, in December 2023, like it's been a long time, I have torn my ACL while playing football, and I didn't get the surgery after that. And unfortunately, in the meantime, my meniscus also got damaged. But I got a successful operation yesterday. They were able to secure all the tissues, so nothing is lost from the meniscus, which is great news. And ACL replacement was also successful, so they got it uh, from the upper side, and everything went well. So last night was painful. I gotta be honest. Still, I am able to do some physical therapy moves, but I won't be able to step on it for about 6 weeks because of the meniscus repair. They didn't know. Like from the MRI, they have seen that there may be some tear, but we don't know. Like it may require some, let's say, treatment. And in the end, it turned out that way. But the good news is they were able to fix everything. So in 9 to 12 months, I will be back to the fields. So for the recovery for football, it takes 9 to 12 months. But in the short term, for about 6 weeks, I may not be able to step on it. But it's going to be getting better day by day. I'm already feeling very good about it. So this is my big personal win for the week. Thank you. And I want to nominate Ayana.
Okay, thank you, Amri. Uh, From my side, my personal week for this month is like I was consistent on working sports daily as a morning. Yeah, basically that's it. Um, Maybe if I can add another thing. Yeah, actually my mother was sick and she got better this week also. Okay, so I'll nominate Abinet.
Abinet, can you share us your personal wins? Abinet. All right, maybe Ayana, you can nominate another person.
Okay, Fikri Selassie.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Ayana. So this week, my personal win is I had an appointment with my doctor, and I had some simple surgery thing, and it was very successful, and I'm well right now, and at Addis right now. That is my personal win. Thank you. Should I nominate another person?
No, not really. I think it's good. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for Gracelase and everyone who shared us their personal wins. We can continue to the next part of our meeting. It's the organizational updates, and it will be presented by Emre.
Nardos, just 1 minute, sorry.
All right.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you, Nardos. So, team, the first update I have already mentioned, and I will be skipping it. Next, we had calls with the second batch of experts for Escalate opportunity. I think we have about 9 people in total. We can learn more details from Mohammed when it's time for the Escalate updates. All the calls went well. We have another group of great people who are going to help improving the performance of large language models on coding vertical. And I had a call with Michael. He is a German guy living in Switzerland, and he's looking to hire a founding engineer. And the call went quite well. Indeed, he's excited for the candidates we are going to bring in front of him. Next, 2024 audit finalization. So, team, we had to make so many back and forths on this, but the good news is now everything is finished. Even the signed papers are shared with us. So this helps us to proceed with our waiting state registrations. I am happy that finally this has concluded. And last week, there was MIT Sloan grant application opportunity, which was brought to us by Cambon. By the way, kudos to Cambon. I'm not sure if he's in the meeting, but he has been sourcing great opportunities recently, including this one. We made a successful application, and we have high hopes. I think we are going to hear back the results next month. Hopefully, this will bring us some financial resources. Next, we had review meetings for Rated Web, and the previous week also we have reviewed the business component. Mainly Pascal, Beza, and Natnel Abene are working on these components, and team. I wish you were there. I wish you have seen what I had seen. It was quite impressive. Rated is coming together strong, and hopefully soon after, those great components are going to be deployed, and you will be able to just go to rated.app and see all these great things. So it was very encouraging to see the great effort of our members. They make very good job, and this product definitely has a potential to become a global player, and we are getting there. And when we take a look at the plans, so after the surgery, obviously physical therapy is going to be my number one priority. There are moves that I need to do very frequently, like once every 2 hours, and I will be doing them too, because I really want to get my health back, and be on the fields. And now that the audit is finalized, we will be able to proceed with the state registrations. And also after the audit, some adjustments were made. Therefore, 990, this is a financial document. With the updates, it needs to be amended. So the amendment is going to take place next week as well. And there is one more grant application we want to make. And Dr. Andre already initiated the work on it. Hopefully, we will be finalizing it next week. The second batch of Escalate experts are going to be onboarded. Unfortunately, this week, the client company didn't have a session, so it is pushed to next week. And we are also running the interviews, offline interviews over the weekend, and online interviews are going to be run on Monday and Tuesday. So by next Wednesday, we are also planning to send the third batch of experts to the client company. So this is how the agenda is looking, team. Yes, relatively speaking, less items. I think you can understand because of the surgery. I didn't want to put so much weight. But I will be available remotely. This is it from my end. Thank you very much. Are there any questions or points you want to raise?
I don't think there are questions. Thank you, Emery. We wish you a fast recovery. We can move to the next part, which is Rwanda education updates, and it will be presented by Amir Abdul Hamid.
Hi guys, good afternoon. I'm gonna present in the Rwanda education updates. So for the wins, our lecturers prepared for the next upcoming lectures. And for the AUCA and UR, we had a contest on Saturday and Sunday, and most of students was engaged with the contest. And also we started monitoring that one on the sheet for this week. So that's great for us. The other one is on the AUCA, we finalized the linked list 1, and also we finalized the linked list 2. And on the next week, we're gonna have more practice session on this concept. For UR, we finished the DSA basics on the list and tuple, but we can't manage to finish the on set and dictionary. So we're gonna continue on the next week. That's all from our wins. And for the plans, as always, we have to prepare for the next lectures. And the other one is on AUCA, because we covered a lot of topics on this week, which means we need more practice sessions there, and we will have that one. And after that, we will cover status and monotonicity. Yeah, that would be, that's all for the AUCA. And we're gonna have a contest on AUCA and UR. The AUCA will be on Sunday, and you're gonna have tomorrow. On UR, we have to finalize the DSC basics on set and dictionary, and we will cover some built-in functions and classes. And if you manage to solve to cover that one, and I think we have to add one topic, which is gonna be time and space complexity. That's all from my side. If you have any question, please. If not, thank you.
Abdu, I have one question. How many students exactly we have in University of Rwanda now?
Currently, we have 42. So someone contacted after we finalized, and we give him a chance, and he solved the problem within 25 minutes, and we will come there. Yeah.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Abdu, for the updates on Rwanda education. Next, we have human resource updates, and it will be presented by Dait.
Hello everyone. Last week we were planning to finalize our international staff the work permits. Since it's not our hand, we cannot decide whether to obtain everyone's visa. But yesterday we tried to reach out to the immigration, and they mentioned that they're gonna look into it, and hopefully when they're gonna get it. If not, we're gonna go to in person there and check what's the issue. The other one is finally we managed to finalize education squad G07 remote education contracts, and by end of next week we're gonna get everyone contracts as well as in-person education squad. We're gonna finalize it tonight, and same with remote education. We're gonna get their contract as well. Basically, it's part-time employees contract. It's already sent, if I'm not mistaken. Emre was handling on it. If not, by next week, we're gonna start sending. Last week, we planned to hire a new team manager. We managed that, and starting from Monday, she's been working with us. Next week, it's still ground operation employee contracts. We are trying to manage that, and still we plan to finalize their contract for education squad, G7 education squad. The other plan is follow up on international staff, their work permits. I think 3 of our colleagues did not get their work permits. This is the plan. If you have any question or comments, you are welcome.
Dave, like just to provide the full statistics, how many applications we made and how many of the work permits are approved so far?
Totally, we submit 16, and 13 of them are approved. We left only 3.
Perfect. And we didn't hear back yet, right? They are not rejected, but they are just not processed yet.
It's a procedure. We are waiting for their reply. We replied to them on Thursday, yesterday. They mentioned that we're going to look into it. They couldn't find their application letter, so that was the major issue. So we mentioned that we attached the dates and time we sent the application letter. So they're going to definitely get it.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we have a new member. Business developer teammates.
Hello everyone. My name is Fidel. So I think everyone is wondering who is speaking because this is my second day in this house. I get to know many people and understanding the environment of the organizations. So I'm trusting I will get to know you, trying getting to know everything. Get me around.
Okay, this is like the first day here because I usually came here by doing some interview processes, and now I'm a mobile developer here. So I usually met with some of my colleagues in the company that I left with. He's a Malitech, so I know that man, and I even know the adults. So we met in the UR, so where I did my study. So I think thank you so much for for just onboarding me like this way.
Thank you, everyone. If you have any question, you are welcome. If not, please.
All right. Thank you so much, Dave, and welcome to the organization. Fidel and what was your name? What was your name? Yeah. Abdul. Yeah. Okay. Next we have finance updates, and it will be presented by David.
Hi everyone, my name is David. So I'm going to present you finance updates for last week and plans for next week. So our major update is salary payments. So since it is February 13th and our payroll is on 15th of every month. So so regarding salary payments, we're going to finalize early next week, if not today. So we're planning it. We're planning to make it today if since like tomorrow is not business day. We're not sure about that, but like the plan is today, if not like early next week, especially for those who has daily plans issues. So we're going to finalize your salary by next week, hopefully early next week. So the next update is like we continued sending daily reports, financial reports to our seniors. The next one is we also managed to process Rwanda ground operations expenses. For and plans for next week is we will continue sending reports, daily reports, and the next one is we also, yeah, as I tried to mention, we are planning to finalize salary payments. And the last one is we will also process Ethiopia ground operations expenses. And with that, we can process for those who doesn't have a USD account or any USD account at the moment, especially for those who joined, especially through in-person and remote education. And we're going to process through Ethiopia ground operations expenses. And if that's it from finance updates and plans, if you have any questions, you can ask me.
Dave, not a question, but a clarification for people whose accounts are defined on breaks and who had at the very least 80% of daily plan compilation ratio, their salaries are already sent. And for the other people, we will be finishing, as you said, early next week, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for listening. And that's it.
All right. Thank you so much, Dave, for the updates on finance. Next, we have marketing updates, and I'll be presenting it. Okay, so for marketing updates, I'm going to start with A2SV, and we had 3 posts for A2SV. First post is the highlight post for the G7 kickoff in Ethiopia, and then in the University of Rwanda, and then the London Gala highlights. And for adults, we had a post of maternal fact, the educational video. We're finally finalizing it. We have a few touch-ups to do, but we'll be posting it tomorrow. For Escalate, we've been posting the job opportunities. We had 3 job opportunities, and we've promoted 3 job opportunities for Escalate and on Akil. For AfroChat, we had a meme video that highlights the unique value proposition AfroChat gives to the users, which is having all-in-one platform. And for SkillBridge, we're still working on the study facts, but we have also a job opportunity, so we're still working on that as well. For Akil, as I've mentioned before, we have job opportunities promoted. For Time, we have posted fintech facts, and for Rated, we have posted a general promo design. So when we come to the plans for the week, for A2SV, we'll be having the team video and the London Gala highlights video. And then we're going to have a success story as well for A2SV. When we come to Akil, we're going to have a platform testimony video, which we have finally completed. And we're going to have a career tips post as well. And for adults, we're going to choose one team member, and we're going to do a highlight on that team member, and then we're going to have a quiz, and additionally we may have an educational carousel as well. For Dime, we're going to have a video that explains about Dime from one of the team members, and for AfroChat, we're planning to do a promo video and then a new model update. And then for Rated, we're going to have a video that highlights the before Rated and after Rated reaction. For SkillBridge, we're going to have a post that's going to promote the website. And for Escalate, we're going to have a talent spotlight and a trending video. If you have any questions, if not, we can move to the next part. Yeah, which is Ethiopian education updates, and it will be presented by Desale.
Okay, thanks, Nardus. So from my side, I will be presenting the Ethiopian education, both the G6 second year and the G7 first year wins and plans. So for the wins, yeah, so last time we were able to give some important lectures from Python basics, Python built-in functions and classes, and other soft skills like debugging and code review and time and space complexity, and also on the Python physics basics part, arrays, list, and matrix. These lectures were given, and then the students also have enough time to practice on them. We were able to give them problems and able to track their progress on that. The other one is we have released the camp the first camp. So G7, the first thing when they joined was the camp. So we have released a feedback form in order to know their feedback on the lectures, on the sessions, and also for the heads. Since we also have some new hires, we want to have some feedback for the heads from the students, and in order to make it better for all the sessions to be comfortable for the students, yeah, we want to finalize this next week. The feedback form, it's already released, so we are collecting the feedbacks from the students. And the other one is for the G6. We were able to finalize the fourth round of internal interviews. The other one is for the second year education. Since we are done with the product track and almost halfway with the UI UX track, the next step is diving deep into the projects. So we have collected the students' interests and their attendance and the like. So we'll be dividing the students among projects and tracks. We'll be finalizing that maybe by tomorrow or Sunday, and then starting from Monday we will be going into the projects and starting with the PRD. And the other one is, as I have told you, the UI UX track is halfway there because we don't want the backend team to finish it. We will be going with the mobile and the web team to go with the remaining of the UI UX track. For the plans, we want to have a break for the G7 students after the camp. Since they are getting started with their classes, we want to give them a break, and then we will be continuing with the normal education. The other one is camp on retrospective meeting and analysis. So after we get the feedback form, we will be analyzing the students' feedback on every sessions and on every heads, and we will be having a meeting, and then we will try to make fixes on them. The other one is we want to give sorting part one lecture and then Ramadan compensation session. So I guess this is well known that when for Ramadan we will be having another session apart from the normal session to give the Ramadan students a compensation session. So we'll be doing that for next week. And the other one is we want to finish the UI UX track for the web and the mobile team. And the other one is we want to start the PRD development. So as I have told you, after we divide them into projects, the first thing we will be doing is the PRD. So we'll be working on that. And the other one is we want to conduct the fifth round of internal interview contest. After that contest, we will be having the normal internal interview. So these are the wins and the plans for the Ethiopian education updates. If there are any questions, or you are welcome.
Thank you, Dasaling, for the updates on Ethiopian education. Next, we have remote education updates, and it will be presented by Naho.
All right, thank you, Nardos. Okay, so let me go over both G6 and G7 remote education wins and plans. So when we get started with G6 project phase, MVP development has continued. For this week, they are finalizing the Figma design for their respective projects, and the deadline for that submission is going to be tomorrow. And on a similar note, we gave round one of internal interview contest was held last week, Saturday. Around 9 students participated. From those, 5 students managed to pass to do well on the contest, and now they're eligible for having the internal interview essentially. So that those are updates related with G6. And when we moved to G7, remote education, we conducted lectures, essentially 2 lectures. First one, arrays and lists on Tuesday, and then matrices on Thursday. And then the lecture recordings have been made and have been uploaded on the drive, and the lectures were delivered for all of our groups. And then 4 p.m. and 9 p.m. sessions were officially started this week. And yeah, the students managed to get their lecture and their usual sessions on the updated time slots. And when we come to updates related with our with our squad, we managed to conduct a weekly performance review for all of the groups, and we identified students that are not doing well, students that require kind of constant attention in one-on-ones, and action items have been assigned to their respective heads of educations. And then we are currently preparing onboarding phase feedback form. Since the onboarding in this week, we will be distributing the feedback form tonight or late, if it is latest by Saturday on their contest. And then when we come to contest, weekly contest was held was for G6 and G7. Those were the wins for remote education G6 and G7. When we come to the plans, we'll continue working on the MVP projects, and then we will be conducting our first round of the internal interview for the people who passed the internal interview contest. And we'll be giving break for our G7 students. They had 4 weeks on the onboarding, so they'll be getting a 1 week break before we move to the first education phase. And during that time, we plan to finalize our tracker sheet related tasks, the master sheet and the Chrome extension that will simplify their interaction with the problems when they come for the first education phase. And then we will be having our weekly contest, but only for G6, since G7 will be on break. So those are the plans and the wins for G6 and G7 remote education. If there are any questions, please feel free.
Okay. Thank you, Nahum, for the updates on the remote education. Next, we have the core dev updates, and the first core dev is going to be rated, and it will be presented by Nati.
Thanks, Nardi. So for our wins and plans for rated, I'll start by our first update, which is indexing restaurants registration. So we have reached the 100 restaurants mark, and we have surpassed it, which is a great win for this week. And in terms of mobile tasks, we had fixed CI/CD bug on mobile, and we also fixed inconsistency issues on the mobile end. And in terms of the web, we have fixed bugs on the business web, and we have also had a review session on the web for especially restaurant registration, restaurant onboarding, and our landing page. We also had fixed language and routes issues on our landing page. So currently, all routes for all languages work as expected. We also have increased our test coverage on the website by 4%, by more than 4% actually. And we also have been injecting restaurants into our database. So from the 100 plus restaurants we have on our on our registration form, we have indexed some of them on our database. That is our wins for the past week. And in terms of our plan, we plan to update the UI to include a category section on the mobile client app. So this is one of the major tasks for mobile next week. We'll also be continuing injecting restaurants, and we will on the web we'll be addressing comments from the last review session from this week as well. And we'll also be auditing and re-implementing test coverage on both the web and the backend. And yeah, that's it for our plans. Maybe if you have any questions. If not, I'll give it back to you, Nardi.
Okay, thank you, Nati, for the updates on rated. Next, we have updates on adults, and this will be presented by Ayana.
Okay, so thank you, Nardos.
Sorry.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so for those who don't know me, I'm Ayana File and software engineer and currently working with Adult team. So let me start from our wins. We met guests from Mbuto Foundation and Bank of Kigali. Next, we met media guests with Mr. Shema, and also we completed language translation on landing page. This one is already completed before, but we did deep review and uh, completed the review on landing page. Next, we fixed the issue on UI on a mobile side after pregnancy indeed for mothers. And also we fixed refresh token issue on a web. On this one, the implementation was done before, but the access token will not automatically refresh after the token expire, and we managed to fix that this week. And next, we fixed the issue related with a change password on a mobile side. And this one is after a user change a password, it automatically force out a sign out and asks a user to log in again with their current password. But we managed to fix that, and we managed to stay the user in app without forcing the user to sign in again. So next, we translated fun facts into Amharic, Swahili, and Kenya Rwanda, and also prepared doc for a review. So our plan for next week is we will continue reviewing the dashboard, and also we will continue reviewing recent changes on mobile and also on website. And also we will actively look for another grant opportunities. Uh, we have been doing this one for a while, and we managed to apply for different grants opportunities so far, and we'll continue doing that. And also we will work on adults incorporation in the US, and also we will continue implementation of community engagement feature. The user story is already completed, and we are waiting for the UI. And once UI completes, we will work on its implementation. And also we will continue with regular social media posts. And also we will implement add inside dynamism of UI in a dashboard. And also we will continue working on enhancement of performance on a backend side, and we will add Redis caching for performance enhancements. So this is updates from our side for wins and plans. And if you have any question, you can ask.
Okay. Thank you, Ayana, for the updates on adult. Next, we have AfroChat updates, and it will be presented by YouTube Dink. So, hello everyone. For AfroChat this week, let me start from the plans, the wins, and from the wins, we updated the chart history database and also the endpoint. We continued integrating the new tools endpoint. Currently, we integrated on the mobile the code execution, the output structure, and the URL context summarizer endpoint. And next up, we updated the discovery endpoint so that it can include the tools. And we try to increase the test coverage. Please smile. So next up, we updated the order and the UI of the gallery page on the mobile. The things like we planned for this week and we didn't manage to finish are one of them is search and integrate a new local model from Hugging Face for the voice to voice so that it can be a little faster than what is there now. And we try to implement the tools page according to the Figma design for the web, and also we try to integrate the voice to voice endpoint for the web, and there are some tests left on the mobile. So after that, we will deploy the app to App Store and Play Store. When it comes to the plans for next week, we will continue with the social media post, and we will search and integrate the new local model from the Hugging Face, as I said, for the voice to voice, and we will implement the tools page according to the Figma design for the web, and we continue implementing tools since we are adding new tools every week. We'll continue implementing those, and we'll continue searching the new LLM models released and integrate them, since every week there are new models coming up, so we'll try to catch up with them. And after that, we will deploy the app to App Store and Play Store so that you guys can check it out. So if you have any questions, if not, okay. Thank you, Zub, for the updates on Dime. On AfroChat, next we have Dime, and this will be presented by Barakat.
Hello everyone. I will be giving the updates for this week wins and next week plans from Dime team. So let's start from the week wins. For this week wins, we integrated live exchange rate API into our system, enabling a real-time conversion, currency conversion. We are also improved our overall test conversion across the application to strengthen the reliability and reduce regression. Additionally, we updated the top five and recent transaction endpoint to use recipient ID and improve our data accuracy and consistency. Next is we implemented the user account delete integration, giving users better control over their accounts, and prepare the app for the release by uploading and configuring the feature graphics on the App Store Connect. We also implemented the read and read message count with uploading notifications icon to enhance visibility and user management. And finally, we integrated the necessary endpoints to display the top recipients and recent transaction directly on the homepage, making the experience faster and more accessible for users. These are for the wins. As for the next week plan, we'll begin with admin dashboard planning to define structure and core functionality. We are also working on improving the user experience for quick recipient selections, along with refined authentication flow and loading states to make the app smoother and more responsive. Next is in preparation for the release, we are uploading the required assets and metadata for both the Play Store and App Store. And we are also planning to move forward with live payment integrations, API integrations, and testing to ensure payment functionality is stable and reliable. And on the branding side, we'll publish a Dime FinTech Facts post to increase the engagements and awareness. And finally, we'll continue progressing on Dime incorporation efforts. So these were the updates for Team Dime. If there is no questions, we can continue.
Thank you, Barakat, for the updates on Dime. Next, we have updates on Akil, and Yosef will be presenting it.
Okay, thank you, Nardus. So here are our weekly wins and our plans for the next week. Starting from our weekly wins, we have updated the opportunity list to list the remote positions regardless of location. So there was a little bug that was affecting the users from accessing our opportunities in Akil, in which was users from multiple countries cannot access the remote options that were available. So we have fixed that issue, and now they are available. The next one is we have finished the implementation of the AI resume builder feature that will help the users create and design. It is approved and a very well structured resumes using Akil. So our feature is almost finished, and we are about to deploy it. And the next one, we finished up the implementation of our new job application portal, as well as the editing of opportunities, features, and components. So now our job application flow, as well as editing and job application form flow, as well as trying to our job application flow, and also our creation and also updating of job applications are now very smooth, so that applicants can easily apply for the job, and as well as organizations can easily create and post opportunities and also receive applicants. The next one is we have revised the organization creation form to default verify organizations and users, which we have also removed the unnecessary fields, as well as we have added relevant ones that will help both our organizations to easily set up their account on Akil, and then quickly get started on posting job opportunities. And also we have cleaned up and fixed the caching issue on the job application form. And we've also updated the opportunity list. Okay, this one is, I think, a bit repeated. And also we have posted and promoted new job opportunities on Akil, as well as we have implemented the feature that will filter opportunities by country, work type, work employment type, and also IP filtering on our mobile. So our mobile didn't have that feature. Now we are also almost finished the implementation, but we are waiting for the approval on the Play Store and on the iOS Store. So yeah, these are our wins for the last week. Our plans for the next week include improving the implementation improving and implementation of the organization's edit and registration components, as well as pages, based on the new backend and based on the new design style that we are following. And also we're gonna finally implement the AI cover letter assistant, and we will integrate it on our existing job application portal, so that users can generate their cover letters using AI. And also we will prepare an organized software requirement specification document for Akil. So until now we didn't had the SRS document for Akil, but since the time has come that in which having such kind of document for Akil is very useful for us, for future users, as well as for future team members that will join our team. So we will prepare that, and also we will finish up the implementation of the job application portal for applicants on our mobile. And the next task is we will also apply for the TEF 2026 entrepreneurship program representing Akil. So we will fill up the application forms. We will prepare any materials that we need to prepare, and we will apply for this program. And we will also upgrade the Next.js version of our web application to the latest version. And also we will convert some components to be server-side rendered components, so that they will have a snappier effect, and also they will have a faster loading time, and also users can have a much better experience when using our platform. And also we will also planning to post and promote new job opportunities on the next week. And finally, we will deploy all the latest changes that we're gonna make on all our platforms. So yeah, these are our wins and plans. If anybody have questions, you're welcome to ask. Okay, I'm gonna leave it to you, Nardos.
Okay, thank you, Osif, for the updates on Akil. Next, we have Escalate, and it will be presented by Mohammed.
Okay, so hello everyone. I would like to first welcome our new hires. Welcome guys. My name is Mohammed. This guy here. sometimes second best to everyone, but huh? Yeah, okay, vote for me. Oh, also, yeah. So you guys are welcome. I hope you have a great experience here at A2SV, and looking forward to collaborating with you. And secondly, for Emily, congratulations on the successful operation, and I wish you great recovery. Okay, so going to escalate the wins for this week. First off, we had some backend endpoints enhancements on the backend. We had some validation issues with the backend, and Adolf has been working on them, and Adolf and Joshua have been collaborating together this week to align the backend with the web. Secondly, we're currently starting the API documentation using Swagger, so that's currently ongoing. The third task, we also have some alignment in the client-side UI. The designs and the web implementation have been a little bit misaligned, so we're currently working on making everything aligned with the designs on Figma. Next up, we have implemented offline features on the mobile application, so currently users can use the mobile app in offline mode as well for almost all features, right, Adolf? Yeah, all features. Great. Okay. So next up, we are hiring for 3 new jobs. First off, we're hiring for founding full stack engineer, and also we're hiring for a data owner or a data system engineer, basically, and then we are hiring for a product manager. So next up, we had individual discussions with all batch 2 members of the AI software engineers or experts. So currently batch 2 is finalized. They just remain with the onboarding. Batch 2 consists of 9 members. So we have 9 for batch 2 and we have 11 for batch 1, I believe. So currently we have 20 employees. Next up, we had a weekly sync setup for batch 1. So moving forward from this week forward, we're going to have a weekly sync with batch 1 to make sure everything is working fine and to also see if there's anything that we could do on our side. For example, those weekly syncs or the first weekly sync that we had has helped us prepare the assessment for batch 3, which is the next step that the next win basically. Okay, so that's it for weekly wins. For the plans, we will start implementing the mobile app client designs. Biruk has provided us with some designs for the app, the mobile. So we're going to be implementing them next week. And secondly, we will be increasing our test coverage on all platforms. Thirdly, we have some database optimizations that we want to work on backend side. Number 4, we have the onboarding for batch 2 since everything is finalized. And next up, we want to grade the batch 3 assessments once we hand them over. Next up, we're going to interview batch 3, and then we're going to finalize the engineers. So the last 3 tasks are basically grading them, interviewing them, and then finalizing them. Just filtering the candidates, and hopefully by the end of next week, we will have another batch up and running, hopefully. So that's it for Escalate. If you guys have any questions, please feel free. If not, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Mohammed. Next, we have skill bridge updates, and it will be presented by Hasid.
Hello, everyone. So for the wins for this week and the plans for next week goes as follows. So the first one is we have finalized the new mobile development hire, and he's here. I think he has introduced himself. Abdul, welcome to the team. We'll have a thorough conversation later. And then the second one is created the application for an intern, female intern for next week. So hopefully you'll have an update by next week as well. So, and then the other one is we fixed a major blocker with the CI/CD pipeline that's staging the CI/CD pipeline completed. And then we added a Swagger documentation to the API landing page. And then we fixed the backend bugs, that is the custom condition and the learning path. And also we fixed the confusion in the onboarding flow, the student labels and the authentication. And the other one is we'd set up the New Relic for monitoring and logging of the backend API in production. Okay, and then we merge the landing page. Yeah, so the other one is we merge the landing page for the student and the normal official website and also the student web portal to handle it in the same landing page. The other win is the student web portal integration, authentication, onboarding, custom contest, weekly contest, and the courses. So those minor bugs are fixed. Okay, minor bugs are fixed. So these are the wins for this week, and the plans for next week is we're going to continue endpoint integration for web, and then mobile dev onboarding with April, and then setting up the Kanban board Clement suggested, and then internship we'll hire an intern definitely for sure by next week, and then back to documentation, quizzes, exams, and notification, and then production deployment, migrating to agile methodology based on the feedback we got from Embry. And then the other one is student web internal portal test. From the user perspective, we're going to, after it's deployed or before it is, we're going to check those student portal web, and then we have an agile workshop. I think all the team leads are aware of this. So these are the plans for next week and then the wins for this week. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Hasset, for the updates on SkillBridge. Next, we have updates on PrepPro, and it will be presented by Heyman.
Hi everybody, I hope you had a productive week. My name is Yaman and I will be presenting you the wins and plans we have for our project. So during the past few days, we were able to work on a lot of things. The first one is we were able to deliver the product video and high fidelity assets for the landing page. We implemented the landing page in the previous weeks, but these assets were not part of it. So we added those assets in this week. And the other one is we integrated the waitlist system in the landing page, since the whole web application is not complete yet, but there are some interested users who would like to take a sneak peek of our product. So we added a waitlisting system in the landing page. And the third one is also connected to the landing page. We have completed the deployment of this page to production, and it's accessible to anyone using prepro.uk. So when we get to the mobile, we have implemented a library and notification related pages. This is just the interface. So we are done with pages that are related to this two functionalities. When we go to the integration, the task related pages were implemented previously, and in this week we integrated those pages with the API. So these are the wins, and the plans for the next week are as follows. We're planning to finish the integration process on the web app with the backend. We have gone through the integration for some features, but there are some remaining features that are left to be integrated in the upcoming few days. So we will be handling those. On the other hand, we will conduct a product review meeting in the midweek of next week. On the mobile side, we will implement the entire settings and the profile pages. Our current scope is just implementing the interfaces. And the other one would be proceeding with the integration of previously implemented mobile pages. So this wraps up our plans. If you have any question.
Hey, Yaman, when do you think we are going to get the web page deployed? Like, when do you suggest our teammates to check out prepro.uk?
They can check it right now. It's already deployed.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Okay. Thank you, Heyman, for the updates on PrePro. Next, we have IMCI updates, and it will be presented by Abikia.
Sorry, I forgot to edit the name. It's Afomia. Okay, for our wins, we have updated the follow-up implementation, and we have started working on the follow-up integration, and we refined the assessment logic based on the gaps we have found, and we have addressed review comments on monthly records, and we also updated the patient history APIs. So these are the wins. And the plans for the coming week, we are going to finalize the follow-up integration, and we're going to work on the patient record integration as well, and finalizing updates for the clinic assessment, and we're going to test the young infant assessments with the integration system, and we're going to conduct a review on our progress. So these are the plans and the wins for our team. If you have any question, you can ask. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Afomia, for the updates on IMTI. Next, we have Hakim Hub updates, and it will be presented by Chara.
Hello everyone, my name is Chera, and today I'll be presenting you Hakim Hub's weekly wins and plans. And as you guys might have know, we're working on a project that is already there. So we faced some issues from the backend that was already implemented. So we'll be working on them this week, and we fixed those backend code-based issues. And in a previous implementation, the way we were doing is that we're going to be adding doctors through our admin panel. That is the idea we have. But we had a suggestion from Emre and Dr. Fizum to add doctor registration. So we'll be working on that as well. So we implemented doctor registration. Not only that, but we also have a doctor application, and we were using that application just for the sake of data consistency, so that the doctor could add availabilities and other things. But now we arranged our doctor application into real application that can be used by the doctors. Also, as I tried to mention before, we had suggestions, and we have meeting with Embrace on the product. So we had a really valuable suggestion from them, and we're working on them. Some of them are fixed, and some of them are being worked on. And from our backend, the admin is almost ready. Our team is working on that. And for the next week's plan, we're so that the progress tasks are going to be there as well. So fixing the web and mobile according to the review given by Emory is going to be the first thing we're going to be doing. Also, we're going to be finishing the admin part from the backend. And once the backend is ready, we're going to be working on the front end. So the front end developers are going to be working on the admin page UI UX design. Then once the design is completed, we're going to be working on the implementation, the actual implementation of the web application, and also the mobile application. And that's what we have. Just to make sure, like I misstated something, we don't have mobile application for the admins, but we have web application, because it makes more sense when we have web application for admins. And this is what we have. If you have any questions, feel free.
Bazaar, and it will be presented by Fikra Selassie.
Okay, thank you, Nardos. Hello, everyone. I'm Fikra Selassie from the Bazaar team. This week, the Bazaar team, especially the backend team, focused on two main areas. First, we were addressing feedback from the PRD document to ensure everything is aligned. Second, while the PRD review was ongoing, we continued backend tasks to keep the development moving. And this includes preparing the code base, which was recently migrated from the .NET C# to Golang. So we were using our time efficiently and setting up everything for the coming development ahead. In addition, we refined OTP generation and verification, and also updated the UI UX design and kept the PRD under review. For the coming week, we will finalize OTP features for the Telegram bot. We will continue the UI UX improvements and develop the user session management feature. And we will also address PRD feedback. And also, we are planning to update the buzzer slogan and select a domain name that best fits our product. Yeah, so that is the update from the Bazaar team this week. If you have any question, you're welcome.
Thank you, Fikra Selassie. So we're almost completing our weekly meetings. Conclusive remarks will be given by Emre.
Thank you very much, Nardos. Like this week has shown me, like any other times in life, when we don't give up, when we keep pushing, eventually we get results. And one more important lesson, health is number one priority. Maybe I didn't do a great job by not taking this surgery earlier, because it didn't help to the situation of my knee. When I used it while it was injured, it didn't help to the situation. So in that regard, whenever you have any health issues, please apply the principle of health is number one priority and get things to be taken care of as early as possible. But do not forget, in life, everything is about long term. Anything that is countable, you get to the end of it eventually. So keep up the good work, continue pushing for the right direction, always keep the big picture in mind, but do not deprioritize your health, will be my message for the week. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much, Emre. We have the quote of the day. It's prepared by Pascal, so do you mind if he can present it?
Please, Pascal.
Yes, please, please.
Hi. It's been a while. Yeah. So the quote of the week is from my favorite white person, Dolly Parton. It says, "If you want a rainbow, you have to put up with the rain." So what Miss Parton is trying to tell us is that good things don't come easy, you know. So you have to strive, do the hard things. Get ready to get your hands dirty, because at the end of the day, it's gonna be all sunshine and rainbows. But yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Pascal. And thank you everyone who's joined the weekly meetings. Have a good weekend.
See you, team.
Bye.